Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a swatch and application of all my favorite blushes. We're starting out with the Colourpop Powerpuff Girls blush in the shade Saving the World. It's a super beautiful, like, pastel peachy color. Has no shimmer in it, so it's a straight matte. And it's so beautiful and pastel. I actually have a few others in my collection that are kind of similar to this, but they still have a slightly different tone. Because with Colourpop, it can feel like they put out a lot of the same stuff. And the other shade in the Colourpop, I think it was like their kind of retro collection, and it's the shade Kitsch. And it's also a nice, beautiful, vibrant pastel peachy color, but it's definitely darker. Next up is the blush in the shade Coast to Coast. I believe this was in like one of the mauve collections that they put out a while ago. It's still available, I checked. It is a nice, cool tone, mauve-y color. There's no like reddy undertones. It's very true cool tone mauve, and it's also a matte. It's super beautiful. I feel like this would be a good one for brides. It's very natural. It really resembles like when you get flushed when you run. This is my favorite blush. It's from the Kathleen Lights collection. The sticker did not come with it. I put it on there. In the shade I Need Space, it's still available. It's got a bit of a shimmer to it, but not like glittery. And it's another, like, it's more of a warm toned pinky color. You can see there's a bit of a shimmer through it. And it's stunning. I used this blush on my wedding day because it was so stunning. You can see it like compared to the other shades. It's definitely got more of a warmth to it. You can see me applying it here. It definitely is kind of like one of those shades that's kind of on the verge of a bronzer, but not. It just adds a nice glow to your face without being too punchy of a blush. Another Colourpop blush in the shade Desert Rose. I'm kind of sad because I'm pretty sure this is discontinued. It was from their Garden Variety collection, but it's another soft peach with a silver shimmer running through it. And it's just absolutely stunning, and it makes me sad that it's no longer available. But it does remind me of this blush from Half Cake Makeup called Me Plus You. So if you're really into this shade, I would check out that one instead. Next up is the Colourpop. This was one of the Valentine's Day collection blushes in the shade Forever Yours. And this is a like true neon peachy color, but it's very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. And it definitely, I feel like, would work well on multiple skin tones, which I feel like Colourpop has gotten better at doing. Another Colourpop collection with the Sailor Moon collab. This packaging, I still don't understand how this is a thing. This has been around forever, but how do you do that? That's amazing. It's a very pinky, not orangey, but more pink toned, and it has a silver shimmer running through it. It's stunning. I think this is like one of the more shimmery, glittery blushes, so if you don't like glitter running through your blush, you might not like this. But this is like super spring and summer to me, and it's so stunning. I think they did a really good job with the packaging and the blushes on this collection. The Sailor Moon palette I didn't end up picking up, but I felt like it didn't match Sailor Moon's vibe as perfect as it could have. Next up is a blush from Almay, the Healthy Hue collection in the shade Nearly Nude. It's another kind of satin shade blush, so it's not matte, and it has a bit of a shimmer to it, and it's very true terracotta, kind of bronzy. It looks similar to the Kathleen Lights one. They're definitely very similar. So if you didn't want to order from Colourpop online, you could definitely pick up this one. And it's a pretty good dupe to the I Need Space blush. Next up is a Kosas duo I got from BOXYCHARM add-on in the shade Papaya 1972, and we're strictly talking about the blush right here. And it's another pastel-y kind of orange, has a bit of a shimmer running through it, nothing too aggressive on the glitter wise, it's more of a nice satin. Here is some cream blushes from Half Caked Makeup in the shade Tragic Kingdom. This is some of their candy paints, which I have a whole video and I'll list up in the cards. I kind of want to redo it because I feel like my swatching stuff is better. But it's another pastel, peachy. I don't know why, but these shades, they remind me of like 1960s. I feel like these are the kind of colors on the cheeks that they wore. And I also am just saying I do not wear my blush as strong as this, but I was just for the swatching purposes trying to make it a little bit more intense so that you could really see it. But the formula is super nice and beautiful and juicy. Here's the shades 4am and Angel, and Angel specifically is a really good dupe for the Moira Beauty shade that I'm going to be showing later in the shade Opening Night. It is almost an identical dupe, so if you wanted to pick up the Half Caked, it's a lot more affordable, and it also works on the cheeks and lips like the Moira Beauty one. This is an OG like YouTube favorite. It's a Milani Luminoso. It's a very peachy shimmer satin, peachy shimmer shade. I feel like these blushes definitely aren't as pigmented as blushes are today. So if you like something a little bit more soft, it's like a nice baked formula. Here's another shade that they have in the shade Dulce Pink. It's a beautiful, what I like to call like Princess Peach bubblegum glitter shade. It's very pink with like a silver sheen into it. It's really beautiful. I love the bake formula. Next is the Moira Beauty Signature Ombre Blush in the shade Belle Pink. I love these because it has 3 different tones, so you can kind of go for whatever your vibe you're feeling, or you can do a little bit of an ombre blush, or you can just roll them all together like I did here and apply it to your cheeks. This is one of those shades I can just like throw on if I need a little bit of blush on my face, and it looks super fresh and warm. It makes me look more alive. Here's another Half Caked Makeup, Millions of Peaches. It's exactly how it sounds. It's a very peachy color. It's kind of like Tragic Kingdom, but definitely deeper. Again, with these creams, it's a little, you don't need a lot. And the good thing about this formula is you can wear it on your lips, your cheeks. You could even put it on your eyelids for a little color. And it's very multi-purpose. Here's the Moira Beauty Opening 9 lipstick and cheek tint. It is an exact dupe of that Half Caked Angel shade, which I'll pop up the comparison right here. But I love this because it's a really great lipstick, and it also looks good on your face. It makes me look like I just got out of like a sunburn. I have 3 shades of the M Cosmetics Serum blushes, and I'm first going in the shade with Rose Milk, and then I go in with Peachy and Sunset Sky. Rose Milk is probably my favorite. It's the one in the middle that's more like a muted salmon color. You can obviously tell the vibe of colors that I like. Even mixing them together, it looks really pretty. I did just read some weird stuff about Michelle Phan, like being in some sort of like cult thing, so that's disappointing because I really like these blushes. I'm gonna try to separate kind of crazy founder from the makeup because it is a good formula. I did buy it on Boxy add-on, so it was definitely much more affordable. I think these were only, I think at the time, $8 on Boxy add-on. But this formula is super nice and juicy. It's one of those formulas I like to wear when I'm wearing more of a lighter coverage makeup, because sometimes I feel like the formula can break up your foundation a little bit, but all these colors are super beautiful and give your face a nice glow. Next up is a Super Shock blush from Colourpop in the shade At First Blush. It is a very healthy, glowy, cool toned rose color, and it definitely has more of a shimmer silver shade running through it. So it's definitely a very glowy blush. It reminds me of the Milani one, just in a cream formula. Next is our Moira Beauty Love Heat Cream Blush in the shade I Adore You. It's another one of those ones you can put on your face and your mouth. It's just like a very neon coral, like the most neon coral you'll ever find. This formula is really glowy and juicy and super blendable. You can obviously tell from my arm swatches, I like warm tone blushes, very pink, very coral, orangey, pastel. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do my favorite highlighters next. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below your favorite blush. Bye!